Jim Augustus Armstrong, president of Flooring Success Systems here and at Coverings in the beautiful Crossville tile booth. And I'm here with Lindsey Waldrep, the vice president of marketing for Crossville. And in today's Floor Marketing Minute, you're going to learn a strategy for becoming more of a one-stop shop in your flooring business. So stay tuned. All right, so Lindsey, it's important, to attract clients, to be better service to them, whether you're a flooring dealer or a flooring retailer. And you've got a great little strategy for making your store more of a one-stop shop so that people can come to one place versus going to 3 or 4 or 5 different places. So tell us about that.
Exactly. So what is really exciting at this show right now in the industry is the evolution of what we are now calling gauged porcelain tile panels. For us here at Crossville, that's our laminum product, and we're actually sitting in front of it right now. So what is so unique about these? How is that going to make you be more successful or more diversified? So right now, if you're a flooring retailer or a tile retailer, that's what you're selling, right? Flooring and tile. So where does your homeowner or your designer go for her countertops, for her sink, for other situations that she may need a surfacing material for? And that's what's so exciting about these panels. They're not really thought of as tile, although tile is in the name. Think about them as a surfacing material. How wonderful if you could have great big, essentially slabs or panels that you're able to get from your distributor that you can use on the walls, you can use them on the floors, but then you can also diversify and use them as countertop material, use them to skin a table, use them to skin doors or partitions. So this is a way for you to take a product type that you may also be selling, but think about it differently. I really kind of challenge our retailers to think beyond the scope of where they traditionally put tile when they're talking about porcelain tile panels and all of the other creative uses with that. And when you start thinking about that, the more places you have to install, the greater your sales are. So it's a great way to just generate success and new space.
I agree. In fact, one of the things that I teach retailers, floor dealers to do is as they're going through the house during the in-home measure, is to get the client's permission to measure and inspect all the areas. And the reason you want to do that that you tell the client is because you want to, one, get the square footage so you can keep it on hand for when they're ready to do the other areas.
Right.
And the other is because you're going to give them maintenance recommendations on all the areas, even the areas they aren't going to replace. So you're providing a good service for them, but as they're going through, to look for these kinds of opportunities.
As you're going through now, instead of just saying, okay, bathroom wall, bathroom floor, shower stall, I want you to start measuring your countertops. I want you to start measuring for fireplace surrounds and hearths. And then if you do Main Street commercial, I want you to start thinking about the walls in hospitals. It's a place that we do things a lot, or medical clinics. And whereas people say, oh, I only want to use tile in the bathroom because of the grout joint, these panels are so big, they're a meter wide, which is over 3 feet. So you only have to have a grout joint every 3 feet. So that opens you up into places like wainscoting in restaurants, all the way throughout the dining area, like I mentioned, with hospitals, with hospitality, and places like that previously you may not have been able to get as far in because they may have been looking at other types of surfacing materials made of plastic or vinyl or wallpaper or things like that.
Great tips. And you can always, when you're putting a quote together, you can always just say, hey, I noticed your table. We can do a process called skinning this table and give them a quote for it. And it's, would you like fries with that? Okay, where just offer it. Doesn't have to be high pressure, and you'll be surprised at how many people will go, oh yeah, I think we'd like to do that.
It sounds very interesting, but you're talking about skinning a table. It also makes for, the stone industry does this really well, where after you finish your countertops, you get a really great cutting board out of whatever was the cutout hole for the sink. So think about ways to do leave-behinds, coasters, all these sorts of things, so that even if you don't necessarily sell a panel on that job, It's a great reminder tool. We actually, my husband is a chef. We use it in our home. We always use it for cheese boards because it doesn't stain and it cleans up so easily. And as far as advantages over stone, that staining, that acid etching, it's porcelain, people. It doesn't do any of those sorts of things. So it's way more durable than a lot of the other countertop materials out there.
Well, really good tip, Lindsey. Thank you so much. So there's a way you can be a better service to your clients, become more of a one-stop shop, and increase your average ticket size. So if you found this tip helpful, be sure and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Floor Marketing Minute. Thanks.
Thank you.